want to show us. It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your... So, shall we go?
Does Monokuma really not know? Does he really not know? So before I even knew it, what was happening in the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off to Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was...
The girls' locker room? We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Mm-hmm. You want me to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
Yes.
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way!
Very much so.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm freaked out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
I'll do it.
Yes.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Actually, no.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? What you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Here I go.
Here I go.
Sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this? What is it? Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes was starting wild at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Thank you for confirming this fact.
Lol.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Why is she going Super Saiyan?
It's really true?
Yes.
Guy?
Nader.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting.
What's school mode?
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
They finally figured it out.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
Ahem. I apologize for keeping you waiting. Now let's resume the class trial.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never crossed my mind.
If the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Mm-hmm.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Mm-hmm.
Chihiro is a
There should be no
boy.
issue with Makoto.
Well, you didn't know?
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Mm-hmm.
The killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Absolutely.
Hero really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Absolutely.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd.
How so?
He felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
What do you mean?
Titillating situation!
So now
I know it's just
everything
fun to
has
use
been
the boy
connected.
meme.
All the mysteries have become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think
Donuts.
killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
Yeah.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
No.
Without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Lol.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Yep.
Do you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with it?
Yeah.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt.
Plus, he led me to the evidence.
I wonder who loves donuts more, Hina or Haifumi.
Knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Yeah.
At least, that's how I see it.
Hmm.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
Mm-hmm.
If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
Absolutely.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
Oof.
No, I am not effing with you right now.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
Oof.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, it's clear that Byakuya did not do it.
Celeste's talent actually work? Is she just the luckiest gambler, or she just doesn't lose?
Huh. Nice question. Because she says that... Isn't it technically both? She is the luckiest gambler because she doesn't lose. You get me? Also, she said, luck is determined by birth. You get a certain amount of luck, and she has a great amount of luck. That is how she is the greatest gambler. She does not lose because of her luck. So, take it any way you want. No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
We all die here.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in. Do you not have a mind of your own? Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Oof.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Oof. But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer who killed Chihiro?
If she is the luckiest, then why is she not the ultimate lucky student?
I got it!
She is luckier than Makoto.
Lol. Because Makoto, he's the protagonist, that's why he's the luckiest. You could be the ultimate gambler and still not be the protagonist. The protagonist has plot armor. That's how you become the luckiest. You might suffer the worst of the worst, but you will gain the best of the best, and that's what makes him the luckiest. Not the constant stream of luck, but the end result is how he is lucky. For him, it's his destination, not the journey. For her, it's the journey, not the destination. See the difference? Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy, but that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Make your argument.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Did nobody get a look at the killer? I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Yes.
That might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Okay.
It's over. It's all over.
Okay.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer! And only the killer! And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in.
Oh, damn.
Game over, man! Game over!
Yay! No! Not game over!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Not only do we not have no information on the killer, but nobody even saw the victim before he died. But is that actually true? Yes, Celeste.
Isn't there a single clue?
Come on. I need to speed up. Damn, I should have got a dose before he killed.
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the
Got you.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea. That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Oh yeah. How I love you, Celeste.
Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
I better get going. I'm in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Mm-hmm.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Mm-hmm.
A marvelous friendship!
Not enough.
Whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Mm-hmm.
You know who the killer is.
Yes, we do.
Seriously? Who is it?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Well,
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
no, that's not it.
We wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
Mm-hmm.
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
You think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Mm-hmm.
Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's jacket really hold some kind of clue about the killer? Anyhow, it's really hard to believe.